They walked away from you. Now they're suffering in silence. They will not say to you, but things are not going well for them. They lost a lot when they decided to walk away, to disrespect you, to not appreciate you, to have no gratitude, to be ungrateful, when they thought they would have been better off without you, when they thought you would have bowed to them. They are the ones who wronged you. They thought you would have chased after them. You would have been the one to apologize to them. Would you believe it? Now they are suffering in silence. They are pretending as if they're okay, as if all is well. But it is a lie. They are not receiving all of those things they were receiving from you. You who were giving to them. You who were kind to them. You want your love. You want your kindness. You want your loving kindness. You want your light. Your support. And it's gonna get worse. Because the more time passes by, the more they will realize that it is not everybody who is as kind as you are. That most people out there don't even care about them. That a lot of people were merely pretending with them. And when they are in need, these people will be nowhere to be found. These people will not be around. These people will not come to their rescue, to their support. These people will turn their backs on them. These people were fake to begin with, but you are the genuine one. It's their loss, not yours. Who does that? Who throws away a precious pearl like you, a treasure like you, somebody who is in their corner like you, somebody who wants to be there whether things are good or bad? Who does that? People are often, very often, people are their worst enemies, their own worst enemies. There's an enemy within. Just because of arrogance, just because they refuse to accept correction, just because you won't let them have their way with you, just because you won't allow them to walk over you, just because you stood up for yourself. They're like, who do you think you are? They forget who you are. They forget that you are the one who has helped them in so many ways, who have given to them, who has been there. You are that person who has been there for them 100%. Yes, you're not perfect. They threw love away. They threw good people away. In fact, it's their loss. They prefer the fake people. But it is only a matter of time till they pay the price. Till they reap what they sow. till what goes around comes around, till it happens. Because for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Cause and effect. As they made their bed, so they must lie. And they're expecting it to affect you. They expect their departure to mess you up. They expect you to be crying over them. They're hoping that it will destroy you. They walked away and they're hoping that it will destroy you. They're hoping that you will chase after them. They're hoping that it will make them look more valuable in your eyes. That you'll beg them, that you'll plead with them. And for some of you, I'm talking about a family member. For some of you, I'm talking about a friend. For some of you, I'm talking about an ex. Somebody you worked with, a colleague, a partner. But guess what? You can let people walk. You are the type of person who can let people go. When people can walk away from you, you let them walk. You let them leave. Nobody's in chains. How about that? I'm not about having anybody in any chain. You're free. I'll do the best that I can to be good to you, to be kind to you, to do unto you as I'd like you to do unto me, to do unto others as you'd like them to do unto you. How about that? But they are free. There ain't no chains on anybody in my life. There shouldn't be. I know you watching me too. You watching me, there are no chains on anybody in your life. They're free to leave. As much as you don't want them to leave, but there's no chains. And when they leave, it's their loss. The kind person you are, it's their loss. The genuine person you are, it's their loss. Not everybody will do what you do. Not everybody will be there for them like you were. And now they're suffering secretly. There they are pretending as if everything is okay. Posting on social media, everything is alright. Talking to others as if everything is alright. But everything is not alright. Also there they are talking bad about you as if you are the one who wronged them. As if you are the one who did something wrong. You see? That relationship, it will be hard to rekindle this relationship if it ever rekindles. Because they refuse to see where they erred. They refuse to acknowledge their mistakes. They don't see their faults. A lot of people, I'm telling you, they don't see that they are wrong. They will wrong you and they will blame you as if you are the one who did them wrong. They are the ones who are guilty, but they're blaming everybody. They're blaming the world. They're always blaming somebody. They did nothing wrong. They can do no wrong. So they refuse to see the mistake they made. And they're busy telling everybody about you, how you are the one who wronged them. There's somebody in your life who walked away, and now they're suffering in silence like the prodigal son. Who knows the story of the prodigal son in the Bible? He went his way with all of that money, all of those resources that his father gave to him. He went his way, and he thought he was too good for his dad. He thought that he was the man. He had no time for his dad at that time. No time for the king that his dad was. And he went his way. and got some new friends, got some friends, fake friends, thinking that they're real, fake friends. These people who were only there for his money, for what he had to offer, for what he had to give. And there they were taking and taking and taking, receiving and receiving and giving nothing back. They took and took, they parted. They had a ball, they had a good time. Oh wow, life was beautiful, so it seemed. Walked away. But there came a point where he realized that these friends are not real. The money ran out. And he realized that the real one was his dad all along. Some of you are going through it. They're realizing that the real one was you. You're the real one. Suffering but refused to go back home. So the prodigal son took a job feeding pigs, feeding swine. And things were so bad he was suffering, like the title of our video says. Suffering. Started competing with the pigs for food. Eating this nasty food. I don't know if some of you have seen some of this food. But I've seen some of it. And it's not for human consumption. So he started to eat some of this swine. I could imagine rotten fruits. Spoiled stuff. Pigs eat that. They're designed like that. They can eat that. But humans, we cannot eat that. We fall sick. So there he was, competing with the swine, with the pigs, suffering in silence. And the day came when he got to his senses. He came to his senses. So somebody walked away, and they cannot receive what they were receiving from you anymore. That support, that help, those good vibes, that good energy, that light, all of what you offered to them. The giver that you are, the giver. Arrogance. Somebody's too arrogant to say sorry. Somebody's too arrogant to apologize to you after what they did, after what they said, after walking away from you. And some of you watching me, yes, the door is still open, like the prodigal son, the father. Your door is still open for some of these people. And it depends on who it is. For some of you, it's an ex, ain't no coming back. For some of you, it's a family member. For some of you, it's a son or daughter. And the door is open. They need to apologize. They need to say, I'm sorry. The door is open. But you will not beg. I said it's their loss, not yours. They're acting as if they've gained something. What have you gained? Very often people do that, and they have more to lose than you. You have nothing really to get from them. You're just being the good person that you are. The way people sabotage themselves is crazy, right? They're working against themselves, their own selves. Somebody had a great opportunity with you. Somebody had a real one in their life, and they blew it because of their rudeness, because of their lack of manners. Somebody bit the hand that feeds them. Most dogs I've seen, they're smarter than that. They'll bite everybody else, but not the hand that feeds them. Because if they bite that hand tomorrow, they're going hungry. And During the week, they're starving, and that is it for them. But somebody bit that hand of yours that was feeding them, those hands of yours that were feeding them. I think I saw a story about that. Was it a farmer who was feeding some animals and they decided to kill the farmer because of whatever? And that was it. They starved to death because there was no more farmer to feed them. Somebody's in a mess because you were the one supporting them. You were the one giving to them. You were there for them. They're finding out that you're irreplaceable. You are irreplaceable. Who does that? Like I said before, somebody type it. Who does that? Let me see who's still watching. Who does that? Type it in the comments. Who does that? They. Have a good thing and throw it away. Have a big supporter like you and lose that. Lose you. And now they're suffering. They did it to themselves because what goes around comes around. They are only paying the price for what they did. Like we said, that is how they made their bed. It is not every day. They are realizing it is not every day one finds someone like you. Kind, caring, faithful, loyal, loving, and so on. They should have respected you. They should have been kind. They should have apologized. They shouldn't have been mean to you like they were. They shouldn't have attacked you. They shouldn't have told lies about you. They shouldn't have tried to ruin your reputation. Now it's hard for them to get back that connection because they have said so much. They have told so many people so many things about you. You do not deserve it. I said, it's their loss. They walked away from you. But you don't chase. When people can walk away from you, you let them walk. So you didn't chase. You let them go. You thought you'd have begged. You let them go. Now time has gone by. They're suffering in silence. Because of ego, they won't reach out. They won't apologize. And they will continue to suffer. They could learn a thing or two from the prodigal son and realize their mistake. And like I said, for some of you, it's over. That is it. The relationship has ended. They went too far. And depending on the situation, there is still a chance of something working out as we hear on this advancing channel. And the sun is shining. The birds are singing. It's beautiful out here in nature. Oh, what an honor and a privilege to speak with the advancing king or queen that you are. I want to hear what you have to say. Have you seen this? Let me know. Let me read your story in the comments. They walked away. But when people can walk away from you, you let them walk. You let them go. You will not chase. You're not chasing after them and it's driving them crazy. You're not begging and it's driving them mad. You're not pleading and that destroys them. They want you to. It ain't happening. Maybe back then when you didn't know better, but now you know better and you let people go. If they were supposed to be around, they would have been around. You see, they did. It's because of their thoughts. That is what messed up the relationship, the way they've been thinking, all those things they said behind your back. They were there faking with you, pretending with you. But it was only a matter of time till the ties were severed. It was only a matter of time till they went their separate way, because they're not on the same path with you, because the two of you are not aligned. The two of you are not vibrationally aligned. They're faking. They're not genuine. And that is why they had to lose you. It was only a matter of time till they lost you. Because of who they are, because of their mindset, because of their thoughts, because of all of those nasty things they've said. Because they're not real. Because they're not a friend. As we hear on this advancing channel. Big up every subscriber, every member, every supporter. Thank you for the love, your support, your donations. It goes a long way. Every member, luminary, visionary, explorer, wow. You are valued and you are appreciated. My name is Mantius. This is the Advancing Channel. One love, God bless, and all the best.